Hello, Goosebumps fans. Time for part 2, which I think will be not that bad. Yes, it will. Good. So I'm able to actually not have to make this a four-parter. All right, the next one is I'm always a good scientific principle to test evidence contrary to your hypothesis, which was direct evidence to support his claims. It's always the most likely scenario to that get rewarded as credible theories in the scientific community. If you come up with a more likely explanation to my heart is talking to, telling them that they are made of hardwood, then just admit defeat and apologize for making silly excuses just because you don't like the theory, even though it has a lot of evidence supporting it. I think we already talked about this in the previous video. The thing is that, think about this. In the book, in the prologue, it showed at the very end that he opened the door and showed that Snappy and Slappy are together. So if they're together, there was nothing that actually told us that he heard a knock on the door. He didn't run all the way back to the secret room, put someone down, close the door, and then run all the way back and then tried to calm his composure and open the door. That didn't exist. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say on that one. That's the only spiel, is that chances are the dummy that they picked up was most likely not done, and he was talking to it because, well, that's what freaking people do, okay? I tell you the truth, that's what do. If he actually has an attachment to anything, all the dummies, he's gonna most likely bring it to life. The good news is that he's talking them through it before he brings them to life. So that's how it goes, man. That is how it goes. They took the dummy that he finished and they burned it because they're like, yeah, you don't get out anything, man. Oh no, we know you're doing this horrible freaking magic. You're doing sorcery. We burn you. We burn it. So it's like, yeah, you have to understand a person that actually makes a craft. A person's craft, they'll talk to it. Will talk to it, you know? Just like doll makers. It's like, yeah, just look for yourself what happened in It's Really You. I think that's what it's called. It's Really You from The Haunting Hour. I love Lily D. I love her. Notice that the doll lady talks to every single doll that she ever created and made. Was it alive? Oh yeah, apparently, yeah, all of them are freaking alive. But only one of them had the nerve to actually show that they're alive. Only one of them had the nerve of doing it. But it's like, yeah, notice that she did talk to the dolls and she didn't put a magical spell on them. Not at all. There's no magic in there at all. Supposedly. I don't know. It'll be cool to dive into it, but sadly, we only just have, 2 to 3 episodes on her? Oh, Lily D, you deserve better. I wish we could have had one more with Lily D in it. That would have been awesome, but, well, it got canceled anyways, and I think they moved on from Lily D. It's sad, really. Okay, let me see. Oh, no.
Goosebumps.
Thank you. Okay, so which one's next? Alright, here's the next one. I gave you proof. I don't need some kid's advice to find evidence if I'm the expert on Goosebumps. You guys need evidence, which I'm gonna hold off sharing until I get my contract for the Goosebumps Yas series. Yas, queen, yas. I revised my comment so many times to keep up because I can keep up with your logic. Yeah, I know how that feels. I know how that feels. Let's see. The next one is oh yeah, he actually talked about it. Okay. Anyways, yeah, thank you. By the way, thank you for not giving me credit for telling you that Frank and Franz Mahar is the same person. I mixed up, okay? Frank was the freaking magician in My Bad Hair Day. My bad. Franz is the one that actually created Slappy, wooden wise, and blah blah blah, and he also might have helped Mazo. There we go. Anyways, next part of it is like, really, in your video you explicitly bring up Amazo and then you bring up Frank, not like you accidentally said Frank is in France. Yes, it is. Stop lying and apologize already. It's being professional. I'm sorry to call you out like this, but it's like, I made a mistake, okay? It's not that you actually corrected me. It's more like I realized, like, oh, Frank France, oops, my bad. Yes, my bad. Yeah, it's like, yeah, my bad on that one. Anyways, any other ones that we need to do before this? It might be a 3-parter. The last thing that, don't do this, please don't. There we go. The last thing that was said was that run a poll on this topic and show my massive comment down below. I bet you lose that poll. Well, the messed up part is that this channel does not have community posts, because if it did, I would make sure that I have at least twice a day something awesome. But right now we're pushing close to 200 as I'm recording this. So that's the good news. The bad news is that I don't think it's going to get to 1,000 at a fast pace. So we can't really do a poll here. I wish we could, but we can't. So sorry, I can't do that. Anyways, yeah, so for me personally, I have to believe, even though he's going to be like, oh my gosh, I gave you all the evidence. The thing is that, dude, it already said in the book that he had a secret room. And he went into the secret room and there's Snappy and Slappy laughing. I think they were laughing. I think they were. So with that said, there's no way how you would be so damn stupid to run all the way to the secret room, revealing the secret room, and then running back. There's no way he would be that stupid. He loves them. He cherishes everything that he does. The only messed up part is that he got caught with his pants down. The good news is that he thought with his head is either A, he tries to hide that other dummy into the room too and gets revealed that he has more than they think, or B, he has to sacrifice the one that he would just created just to make sure that the others were safe. Yeah, it sucks really. It really does suck. I mean, yeah, he didn't even get to whisper the magic words, and thank goodness he didn't. Chances are, yeah, I would just recant what I said before, where it's like, yeah, he was already magic words and he whispered it. It's like, nah, it's more the fact of he is a person who loved his craft. He was going to bring him to life anyways. So the thing is that Slappy, I'm pretty sure in one book or two, said that when he wasn't actually active, when the words weren't said, he noticed everything. Everything that happened, he noticed. So that means that anytime someone says something, anytime something's going on and they're not active, even when it's the first time they have to be spoken to, they noticed. They know everything that goes around them. So just so you know, man, they have a memory beforehand. The only thing is that they have to unlock it. That's it. Yeah, it's like freaking Dennis. Dennis, however, like we can even go with Dennis. Look at Dennis. Dennis became alive as soon as they said the words in the room in the second book. Dennis, if he didn't have all the memories of everything that happened beforehand, why in the world would he actually stop Slappy? It's only thank goodness that he did exactly what Slappy did in the first book, which is freaked out, but made sure he's not known that he's alive too. He was freaking out. This is the new experience. He's freaking out, but thank goodness he didn't freak out and get attacked. Instead, he just stayed and calmed down. And then when he noticed that Slappy is actually threatening his family, and he has memories, all those memories he had with, I think, Chris or Chrissy. Anyway, sue me. I don't remember the name right now. The thing is that all those memories that he had with them all was the drive to say, no more. I'm not going to be a wuss. I'm going to take him out. I got to stop this guy. This guy is bad news. So he actually braved himself, and we heard do 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 do, and he freaking tackled Slappy as if he freaking from the WWE, saving their lives. You see, that is a freaking hero there. That is a hero. It's like, yeah, he was cowardly at first. He didn't know what was going on. But all the memories of his freaking family got him to say, I'm not going to be afraid no more. They're in trouble. I need to help them. How exactly would that work if it doesn't matter if he talked to him beforehand? It doesn't matter what happened before. It only happens what happens now all the way until whatever. If that's true, then Dennis had no real reason to save them at all. Yeah, because then at that point, all he is just sitting there getting knocked over by Slappy. He doesn't like Slappy, but I'm pretty sure, though, he still knows that Slappy knows more than him. Slappy can kill him at any point. Would he really actually be crazy enough to actually do anything, Slappy? No. Chances are he would actually be like, as soon as they're enslaved or something, he's gonna book it. He's gonna run. He's gonna run, and they're not gonna find where he went. Slappy don't know where he went. And it's like, yeah, he's booking it. He's saving his own skin because he has no real reason to save the family. So you can see why he was talking to the dummy before it even was alive. Because the dummy has memories before he was even made. Before he was even made. Well, not even before he was even made. Before he was truly activated. The dummy has memories. You wonder why Slappy and Snappy actually love Franz Mahar? Because chances are he did the exact same thing. Loving memories of when he actually was making them, shining their shoes and everything. They have memories of Franz Mahar. Before and after. And until his death. They had beautiful memories. So chances are, I'm pretty sure he remembers when he was made. I'm pretty sure he was. He never bad-mouthed. He never said something messed up or idiotic or a jerk to his dad when he was talking to him in that book. So as you can see, he has wonderful memories of his dad. So just saying. So that's why he was talking to the dummy that he was making or was finishing up. It's because he's a master of his craft. And since he was going to make the dummy alive anyways, he's going to start off on the right foot instead of just being silent and then. But he's a loving father, so he's talking him through it while he actually was making him. Heck, didn't freaking Pinocchio or Geppetto talk to Pinocchio when he was making him? And he wasn't going to even be alive either. And he was talking to him. Explain that, man. Explain that. Anyways, have a scary night.